presents their skit called Ehud, the Left-Handed Man. Just to give you a bit of a background on this is, how many of you believe God works in mysterious ways? And this play or the script or the skit is a humorous adaptation of what God's done, and it can be found in the book of Judges chapter 3. I don't want to give a lot away, but any left-handers in the house here tonight? Can I see a woo from you all? This one is dedicated to all the left-handers in the house. It was seen as a disability back in the times of the Jews in the Bible, but God uses a disability to even bring a victory in that. So with that, I would like all of you to join in, to sit back and relax as we go through this. So welcome to Empowered Theatre. Tonight's story comes from the Bible in the book of Judges. It starts in a civilization far, far, far away. A civilization of people called the Israelites. And the Israelites loved God.
We love God.
We love to worship God. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. All will sing, how great is our God. Sorry God, I gotta hang out with my friends this Sunday, so I can't come to church. I'll be back next Sunday.
They look so pretty. Don't do that, okay?
God was not happy with them as the Israelites picked up their own idols and walked away. So he put them under the control of the evil King Eglon.
Make way, King Eglon! I want you guys to walk the ocean until it's clean. No water left, please.
Help, wisdom, direction,
Help, direction, wisdom. Help, direction, wisdom.
So God sent them a leader of stature and nobility. His name was Ehud, the Left-Handed Man.
I'm Ehud, the Left-Handed Man. Sorry.
And Ehud was dedicated to helping the Israelites. He was so dedicated that he made a sword that was 1.5 feet long. The sword was for emergencies. So he kept it under his cloak for safekeeping. And Ehud was ready for battle. The Israelites had to come up with a plan to get King Eglon. They decided to send the king some gifts, and Ehud would be the carrier. But first, they had to decide how much the gifts were worth.
Guess the prize!
Hi, my name is Riona and welcome to Guess That Prize. The first gift is an egg from the caves of Egypt. It is worth $2 million. Do you say the actual price is higher or lower?
It's an egg laid by a chicken. Land of Egypt. It is worth more than $3 million.
Correct. The next gift is an artwork worth $5 million. Do you say the actual price is $5 million?
I think it's higher.
Yes. The next gift is an iPad worth $20. Do you say the actual price is higher or lower?
I think it's lower.
Yes, correct. The next gift is a pen worth $2 million. Do you say the actual price is higher or lower?
Lower?
Yes, correct. Vicky, if you pack these up, we'll send them to King Eglon. We'll see you later.
So that was it. Ehud was off to the summer palace of King Eglon. The Israelites went back to their homes and awaited Ehud's return. Meanwhile, at the summer palace, King Eglon was getting ready for his nightly bucket of chicken. He sits in his chair, handling a newspaper and reading the daily events. Suddenly, Ehud appears.
I'm Ehud, the left-handed man. Here are these gifts for you.
Take those gifts to my quarters.
Ehud's mission was only half complete. He knew he had to finish the rest of the mission by telling King Eglon a secret.
Sire, I have a secret to tell you.
Go on. Huh? Speak up, I can't hear you.
Are you so fat that you can't hear what I'm trying to tell you?
You can't speak to me that way. I'm your king. I'm much bigger than you are.
Ehud had to act fast, so he took the sword from his right thigh and plunged it into King Eglon's belly. And the fat was so enormous that it swallowed the sword. Yes, Ehud was victorious, but he knew he had to escape before the servants came back. So he climbed out of the window and hid. Meanwhile, the servants came back and noticed that the door was locked and figured that King Eglon must be relieving himself or something.
Cool, I get this chicken. It must have been the bacon. It eats bacon for every single meal. It's not do that.
Can't you see swords sticking out of them?
And as the servants grieved at the loss of their king, Ehud made a graceful escape from the palace. So the Moabites were defeated, and all that they could do was to drag King Eglon off to the final burial ground. Ehud was a man to be admired, a man to be followed, a man of leadership skills.
Follow me, Israelites.
Follow it here.
And though Ehud had been gone many, many years, his pearls of wisdom still ring true today. Wisdom such as, it is better to give than to receive. It is better to love the unlovely than inherit the earth. It is better to love people as they are. It is better to lick your ice cream than to bite it. And if you listen closely on soft summer nights, when the crickets are chirping and visions of firefly dance in your head, you can still hear Ehud saying,
Hey everyone, I'm Ehud, the left-handed man. Oh, sorry,